Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Mysteries of Vyatryx. How's everybody doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Doing good.
Wow.
We got the whole crew for the first time in like a month.
Yeah.
Summer times are hard. Very much so. Fantastic. All right, who's oh, it's probably me. 1 second. That'll be better. I was getting, I had the YouTube channel pulled up to make sure that we were actually live, and I could hear it in my headset, and I was like,
what's going on?
Whose could that be? And then I looked over, and it's my YouTube. It's definitely my YouTube. Yep. Okay, cool.
There you go.
All fixed. It's all good.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Fantastic. Well, we're glad everybody is here and ready to figure out what's going on in Crimrise. Aiden, what's going on in Red Dirt RPG land this week?
Yeah, so as for our Pathfinder friends, Wayfinder Legends, we had episode 9, Bats, Rats, and is that the full title? Is that actually the full title? Is that it?
It might be. ... I think, or something like that.
Yeah, it might be ... I don't know. It doesn't show fully on the YouTube, so that's the episode name. I'm assuming there's something going on with Bats and Rats. And something else. That something else is a secret, though. So who knows? As for Tuesday, we have Keys from the Golden Vault, episode 62, Eve of Ruin, which is technically the final episode of Keys from the Golden Vault. Although we will be coming back with something else really soon. With the same characters and such, playing at higher levels. So it's going to be fun. Then we also have for the podcast, episode 92, Flatliners, in which our party does some fun cartoony shenanigans. I won't elaborate on that. You'll just have to listen. It's a very fun episode. I really enjoyed that one. Other than that, I don't believe there's a plausible there's no plausible deniability this Thursday. And we have MiracleCon coming up. Is it this week? It's not this week. Okay,
24th.
Good. 24th. Okay.
Yep.
24th. So, is that next week? That's not next week, is it? Next weekend?
That is not this weekend, but the following.
Yes. So, next weekend, and we have a Red Dirt Live, a Drinks and Dragons at that event. That'll be fun. I believe we're on main stage, if I remember correctly. I think that schedule has been officially released. But if you're in the Edmond, OKC area, come and check us out. I don't remember the exact location of it, but I know it's in that general area. And if you're not, hey, still come and check us out. It's gonna be tons of fun. Other than that, I think that's all the news for Red Dirt.
You forgot one big one.
Did I?
Campaign 2 for the podcast only has 5 episodes left.
Yep, only 5 episodes.
Wow. And then they will start a new campaign.
Yep.
Will there be like a break between the campaigns?
There is gonna there. I will say now. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but there will be a break. So there will be a decent break. But hey, that's gonna give people enough time to catch up on the show. Yeah. If you're not, and maybe even go back and watch campaign 1, rewatch campaign 2. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we're just giving people time to catch up and stuff if they want to. So.
Cool.
And then we'll come back. We'll come back after a short break.
Yeah. Very cool.
Well, Tim, how could they keep up with everybody if once that podcast is finished up?
Yeah, you can head over to patreon.com/reddirtdnd. Of course, the best way you can do to support us is to listen and download and do all the stuff and just consume all of the Red Dirt you can possibly handle. But yeah, if you go to patreon.com/reddirtdnd, that does give you access to the Discord server, which allows you just to kind of hang out with the fans and crew and cast members, all kinds of stuff like that, and just get the inside skinny on Red Dirt. and people share memes on the Discord, and they just kind of talk about stuff in general, whether it's D&D or other TTRPGs or whatnot. But yeah, if you do join the Patreon at the lowest level, you get access to that. You get the round table, which is the deep dive into the podcast 4 days early. You get the podcast itself. No, not 4 days. You just access to the round table, but you get the podcast 4 days early as well. And you get, like, if at higher tiers, you get whether it's a t-shirts or minis or all kinds of cool stuff like that. But just a way, yeah, if you like what you see here, if you want to see Red Dirt at more conventions in Oklahoma or beyond, yeah, just head over there and show some love to Red Dirt by joining the Patreon at patreon.com/reddirtdnd, and we'd be happy to have you. So you know what to do.
Wonderful. Michael, what's another way they could support if they don't want to do Patreon?
Yeah, for those of you who do not want to support us and get something tangible for your support, you can find your way to our website at reddirtdnd.com. And there you'll find up at the top, there's a merch tab. That'll redirect you to our merch store. And at the merch store, you can find an assemblage of short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, all emblazoned with the Red Dirt D&D logo and branding, as well as there is a Mysteries of Vyatryx shirt there that you could find specifically for what we do here. There's also coffee mugs and whatnot, all there for you. You could pay us to grab that and show off your fandom and support what we do here.
Hey, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
If I go to the store, would I be able to buy, say, a piece of pie? Would that be possible?
I don't believe
maybe key lime.
I think
Key lime
they're all
pie?
out of that.
Key lime
Are they all-
pie.
But what if I really need to have a piece of pie? What can I do to
I would say that you should probably find healthier alternatives because
Yeah, that's
I
very
mean
true.
I think we've seen evidence that pie may not be the most
Yeah.
an overabundance of pie is not the healthiest thing for you.
You bring up a good point. Okay.
Remember
well,
the
thank you.
lessons we learned from our campaigns is that
Yeah.
pie
Yeah.
is bad for you and you should probably eat something else.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. Thanks, Michael.
And don't buy extra pie for your friends when they eat it very quickly.
It was an experiment.
Listen, it was
able to-
funny at the time.
It was funny at the time. Me and Kieran thought it was funny at the time.
All right. Well, we're going to go into thanking our sponsors of STWay Gaming and Pro Laser Cuts, followed by our opening title sequence and our recap. So we'll be back in about 2 minutes.
The Red Dirt D&D podcast is brought to you by Pro Laser Cuts. The Oklahoma company provides pre-made and customizable design laser cut dice towers, tokens, and more, developed by a gamer for gamers, and now available to enhance your tabletop game. Pro Laser Cuts products can be found at many Oklahoma City area game stores, local events, and now available online at prolasercuts.com. That's laser and cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts. And by STWay Gaming, where dice goblins unite. Our friends at STWay Gaming celebrate the beautiful dice players handpick for their games and splendor. STWay Gaming has expanded to include many tabletop gaming varieties, accessories, and similar fun necessities to include a service for your dice addiction. You can shop for a variety of products at stwaygaming.com or find STWay Gaming on Facebook.
Vyatryx, the group caught Emissary up to speed after he completed his update. They adjourned for the night to the inn and ate dinner. Dessert was served, and Melt was unable to resist the allure of Madame Moonbeam's key lime pie. Once everyone was asleep, Nassar and Emissary shared a conversation, while Melt snuck off to find more pie and found more than he bargained for. Join us as we find out what happens next on Mysteries of Vyatryx. Returning.
All right. Of course, I put something in my mouth because that took a lot less time than I thought it was going to.
Was it pie? Sorry.
Yep,
Hmm.
it was.
Yes, it was.
Delicious key lime pie filled of Melt's tears.
Oh, so sad.
Salty.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
It's
bad.
fine.
As we zoom back in on our western town of Kriegord, we see our group standing outside basically the town doctor right next to the barber. And in his hand, he holds 3 small, kind of pearlescent beads that he has offered to you all for a price. Or if Zahad would choose to have a haircut next door. What would you guys like to do?
Zahad, remind me what your hair looks like. Can you give us a description of what your hair currently looks like?
Do you see me?
Is it
Bigger
that?
beard,
Uh-huh.
a hairline,
Yeah.
long hair. The hair is like silverish with hints of gold. I think. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, that.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what if our Warforged got a haircut? Would that be fine? I mean, look at all the luscious hair he could cut off.
I want to see this barber pulled out a welding torch.
I
Give him a big
I
old
do
metal
not have
mohawk.
mohawk.
Yes, of the Mohawk elves.
I am uncertain. I do not wish to have a mohawk.
I don't think it's necessary. This item is not so rare or desirable that we should subject ourselves to the whims of the barber.
What was the
As-
item called again?
As
It
you
was
guys are standing there, you
Prayer
hear
beads, I think.
from next door, "Hey, doctor! I think I need your help again." And the doctor goes, "Well, if you don't need them, then I shall see myself next door." And he kind of tips the hat, puts down his whittling, and walks next door.
If I may, Andrew, how many days has it been since I bought rooms for us?
1.
Well, have we reviewed everyone we want to review?
I think we saw we always saw the constable
Yes.
last week. Or not last week,
Yeah.
I mean yesterday
Mhm.
or today.
Yep.
I believe we had determined that we were going to head to the mountains to find out more about this cave.
I agree. I think we should head out assuming no one else has business in town. Zahad?
I'm sorry, I've been terribly lost in thought for some time. Could you all remind me why we're going to this cave?
To the individuals who were affected by the parasites in the tent where we took shelter from the storm said the last thing they remembered was being sent to that cave to investigate it. And when we spoke to the sheriff, he let us know that those individuals, as well as the Dragonborn, had returned from that cave and said that it was mined clean and that there was nothing there of value and that no one should return.
That's very interesting. How do they clean a cave? Pardon. No, I'm here. If you all believe this is the course of action we should proceed with, I'm all for it. Where have we parked the auto carriage?
I'm pretty just outside the inn.
Yeah, it's a
Excellent.
small. We just point to yeah.
Oh, do we have provisions? Is there anything else you all need? If I may, I believe that I'm like just kind of point my thumb at that store where I dropped several hundred gold. I believe there are some things we can still pick up if we need to.
Did we buy healing potions at all? I can't remember if we bought healing potions.
I have yet to purchase any healing potions, I believe, which we can do, and I can just do that real quick. If you guys want to do something else real quick, I will just do the math.
Yeah, if
Andrew?
they have them, yeah.
I mean, I'd probably just walk over and start getting the cart ready.
Yeah. I'll go there.
Yeah.
I hope Murphy get up to the main seat, and that's right. Who's going to drive? Nasara's going to drive, right?
How much is a healing potion, Andrew?
It is 10 tricks.
We're not making a too terribly long trip, I don't believe.
How many do we
It's-
need?
Probably not that many. I wouldn't think.
30?
I don't
That's
think
too
we
many.
need 30. I think 30 might be too many.
I mean, are greater like potions available, or do we want just
Yeah.
normal ones?
2 each,
I
maybe?
mean,
Maybe
Yeah, I
I will purchase 2 potions of greater healing. If the math is similar,
Mm-hmm.
then I think they'll cost 30 gold each.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. Who wants one?
Give one to emissary, I'd say maybe.
I think those who are not capable of providing healing magic for themselves should have it.
Emissary?
Sure.
Kira?
Zahad, I can heal
Yeah, I'm
myself.
already-
Can you heal your? Can you heal yourself, Zahad?
I'm capable of bestowing some healing to
Okay.
myself.
I mean,
as well as
yeah.
others, truly.
Yeah, I'll take it too because I can also heal others as well. So
Yeah.
I'll just take it because I'm the
Yeah.
fighter cleric basically.
Yeah. You can always get me back up since we might be
I'm the
fighting
field
each other.
medic.
Also, with this ring of regeneration I have upon this finger, I will be fine.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll take one of the healing potions. That's fine.
Yeah, and I'll take one. So
Yeah. I remove the gold.
And so,
We're good.
yeah, and so you want you'll take the ring. We talked because you weren't here last week, so that's fine. Colin, I mean, yeah, so Colin has, I mean, Zahad has the ring of regeneration.
Who's
Okay.
Colin? He sounds
I'm-
charming.
Everyone's
Must be one of your acquaintances from the city. Yes, of course.
He is a vagabond that I had to dispatch. Who was troubling children in the streets of Abkirk. Yeah.
Intro scene where emissary just walks up to this like hunched over version of me, and he just whips out his hammer and just kunk.
It's that scene from Game of Thrones where the mountain just like pushes that dude against the wall.
Gosh.
I was thinking
That's
more
awesome.
Looney Tunes.
well, yeah, the big hammer. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just smashed flat.
And
That's
then
cool.
yeah, and you either like do the thing where you pop up and have like just your fingers and toes and you skittle away, or,
And you have to- you have to, like-
you do the wah, 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 wah,
the
like
accordion. Yeah.
Yes, dispatched like the vermin he is, I'm sure.
Anyway, yeah, we can. I forget, Andrew. Did you say how far, or do we know how far it's gonna? Like by car, like half a day's journey, or We're not
so
quite certain.
You're not entirely certain. You do know that it did take you about 5 days to go from Abkirk to Kriegord.
okay.
So it could be normally it'd be about 2 days, give or take.
And the darkness in the map. Remind me what that represents. Like the darkness between the mountains and the river.
That is,
Does that mean
yeah, it's the same thing as what you guys had in the valley.
it's like the
in part
magical
one.
kind of?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Where magic is a little bit different.
But we know that the car floats. Could we take it down the river as a boat? Do we know that? I
It
forget
is
if we have
actually
this guy.
upriver.
I don't think.
Upriver.
Yeah, I don't think we need
Because
to.
we're going
Yeah.
south. Okay. Okay.
Well, if there's an auto body shop here, we could have the auto carriage outfitted with off-road tires. I've heard those are magical things.
Off-road tires.
I believe this town
Oh.
is quite limited, Marquis. I do not
Is
believe we could
there-
certainly check it out, but
Is there not a bridge? And then, I mean,
Yeah.
are we talking about?
is that a big bridge there? Is
Yeah,
that,
I mean that is a bridge.
I mean,
Yeah,
and
that's a
we
bridge.
were off road the entire way to here,
I
but we
see.
followed the river, so I think it should be pretty straightforward.
So bridge to the magic forest to the cave.
Yeah, as I like climb up into the driver's seat because I was the one who drove last time, so
Mhm.
because I don't have to sleep.
Yes, and about that, Nasara, when did you stop needing rest?
When you inspired me to be better.
Yeah, okay, the math goes over his face. Like, yes, that checks out.
I can imagine that in my head.
Listen,
It's like all
we've all been through a
All the
heroin
formulas
journey.
are coming through.
Yes, quite.
Lots
Well,
have happened.
The last
Experiences
dream she
today.
had was repeating Zahad's words. She wakes up in a cold sweat, deciding, never again will I sleep.
I mean,
No, what they say,
almost.
sleep is for the weak, and Nessara is not weak.
No,
That
that's-
is one interpretation of how the events transpired.
Yes. The thought bubble condenses and goes back in my ear. Yes. Well, shall we away, compatriots?
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes, let's head off.
Yes.
So you guys head out of Kriegord, heading out to the east. Right, yeah. To the east.
Yeah, you flip this map.
I know. I just was double checking.
I also don't want to be that person, but you said we were in the westward city of Kriegord, and first of all, Drentachin is further west than us. And second, well, actually, no, Costa Fico. We're heading west.
Yeah.
Are we not? No.
Oh, you'll be
We're
heading
heading
east.
east. So then Drentachin is farther west than Kriegord. We're pretty central.
I'll
I
just-
didn't say western. I said west, as in like style, old west.
Oh,
yeah, we'll see.
shit.
Mhm.
Andrew, all I'll say is never do this again, please.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah, in hindsight,
Yeah,
yeah.
north is actually that way, so have fun, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
On this map, there is no west. Sorry.
That's
I
all.
thought you
Actually,
said
every
this-
direction we go is north. I have a broken compass. It's just wherever I point it, it's just going north.
No,
thing sucks.
north is whatever direction we're facing.
Oh no. That's so bad.
We're all canonically bad with directions in this game.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I'm sorry. Next time I will flip the map.
Uh,
It was
Man.
a last second thing, all right?
So to get us back on track, we're heading to the purple circle.
Yes.
Yes,
Excellent.
as opposed to the black circle or black oval.
Well, everyone, get in. Emissary, if you'd be so kind as to assist me after. Thank you. He walks over. He straps me into my giant baby chair.
It's like a 5-point harness. It's awesome.
As you guys begin traveling out to the east, you see a massive bridge expand across the river. Seems to be at a kind of a wide point as well of the river. It is nice white stone, perfectly chiseled, smooth all the way across, without any real issues on the bridge. Are you guys doing anything while you were traversing the bridge or getting ready to go across the bridge?
Kieran will just point out how uncharacteristic this bridge is compared to Kriegord itself.
Yeah.
What nice white marble bridge. We just came from that
Yes.
place.
Well,
Yeah.
if I may, I believe this was forged by the workings of elves and dwarves together in times
Oh.
past of the families of blah 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 blah. That's what
Yeah, that's
Zahad's
right,
doing
exactly
for the next
what- yeah.
5 hours.
Let's say I just nod my head and say yes, all right, and I think you're gonna stop at some point. And I go, oh, yeah, oh, okay, yep, oh, okay, he's still talking.
Yep,
which
his
is very
lesson just
interesting.
keeps going. Yeah.
Because that bloodline actually continued forward, and they blah 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 blah.
Yeah, while
Emissary
she's
listens
doing
intently the
that,
whole time. Yeah.
Just real quick, magic eyes. Anything weird? No, like glyphs of warding. No trap kind of magic nonsense that doesn't look like this thing's barred or any weird. No aberrations illusioned into invisibility, waiting
No
to jump
portal at the end of
us.
it or something.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
No alarm
Cool.
spell.
Nope.
No moonbeam just standing there doing this over some pie.
No sudden rocks fall, we all die.
Nope.
That's
I
good.
don't think
Okay,
that'd be detected
well.
with magic.
Yeah, I mean, unless it was a glyph of warding,
That's true.
so rocks fall.
That's true.
Then
That's
we
true.
all die.
Mm.
But okay, so we're just going then, and we're just driving, and
Yep.
like I mean, I assume it's smooth actually. 'cause
It is
there are
very
no
smooth.
horses. There's just going, just
Yeah.
doing the thing.
It's actually the smoothest you've actually had on the entire trip
Wow.
for this drive.
Are there any markings on the bridge at all that like? Because he's talking about it was made by the dwarves and the elves and da 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 da, and any.
Give me a history check, Nasara, due to who your mother is.
Oh, and very obviously, Zahad's mixed this bridge up with a different one.
Of course.
It happens.
I mean, I just take what you say for a word. I'm like, this is fact now. Zahad would never lie to me, not on purpose, at the very least.
12.
As you're looking at it, you can't really make out the carvings on it, but that's not to be expected from a dwarven make.
Like, because I can't read it?
No, like it's so well done that the carvings, like you can't see, not that there's writing, but like them actually chiseling the rock and putting it together. Like this is a remarkable dwarven.
So it's all just so smooth. There's
Mhm.
no indication that anyone ever worked on it. Got it.
Correct, and you can't tell really where one stone begins and the next one ends,
Yes,
and
and-
vice versa. Just kind of all flows together.
It looks that way because the dwarves, once they were finished, they brought their goats and they licked down the rocks, the stone, to make it smooth and seamless. It's perfect.
Nasara, you can make an insight
fascinating.
check on that at advantage.
Smells like goat spit.
Colin, you can make a persuasion or a deception, and send me that privately. You don't need to tell anybody.
19 with advantage.
Okay.
That's very interesting. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Phone, where are you, Andrew?
Oh, okay. I thought you just
So-
sent it through.
So were they
Foundry.
normal sized goats or dwarf sized goats? Big goats, maybe?
I suspect the bigger the better. You want a wider tongue to cover more surface area.
Yeah, I think so.
They're little baby goats. You'd have to have a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
It's now sent. I killed
He's
him.
getting
Just,
it-
he's gone.
He's getting it off the charger. You made
Oh.
a move.
Is-
Yes, it is I who makes the gods move. None of you. Only I.
His story, as he is telling it, seems factual. Your mom had never really talked about that, but I mean, Zahad's been around a long time, studied architecture, probably knows his area pretty well.
I mean, yeah, that's. Yeah.
Nasara, you're the first one to notice as you guys near the end of the bridge by about 1 to 2 in the afternoon, your eyes, as you're looking through, begin to get kind of fuzzy. The distance in front of you.
Like, even, like, just like it's hazy, or like it's smoky, like...
Yeah, you could describe it as kind of like a hazy smoke. It's almost like you can, like, on the hot day, if you look down the road, you can see the heat coming off of the road, but it's, like, way closer, and it's pervasive. It's everywhere.
And it's not associated with any, like, illusion or alteration magic.
It just seems it's magic itself.
Greed.
I'm catching a hint of the vapors.
Zahad, please roll me a D100 for the carriage.
Why do
The
you ask
carriage.
this of me?
The engine explodes as we enter this area.
Andrew didn't
was
like that. Came up
thinking-
with something.
I think it's probably going to be, it turns into a potted plant.
57.
Oh, that's the potted plant one.
Ah! And we all get crushed in the potted plant and become one fleshy potted plant.
Zahad, how many miles does this thing have in it?
How do you measure miles in a vehicle?
I don't know.
Like how many has this vehicle traveled? How many miles consecutively has it operated for?
That's a great question. I've only operated it very lightly, so I have no idea.
I pull out the manual and start flipping through to find where the instructions are.
Are you the original owner? Did you get it for Blue Book value?
No, this is my daughter's.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's right.
Determine a fantasy carriage.
So as... That's not the right one. I'm not going to use that one. That's a...
I will re-roll.
Nope. I was looking for the table and it gave me a...
Homebrew one?
Oh,
homebrew one.
Wild magic table?
Yes.
Andrew? Is that what you're doing?
Should be in the sorcerer.
You fool. You foolish,
class.
foolish man. One moment. Boop-a-boop-a-boo.
Well, they've redone everything.
Fireball.
57. For the next minute, any flavorful object you touch that isn't being worn or carried by another creature bursts into flame.
What?
Well, technically, we're being carried by the
Yeah.
carriage.
Yep.
So nothing happens.
Dude,
Yeah.
well, no, dude, does that mean, like, if there are any leaves or anything on the
Yeah.
ground, they're just like...
So, like, as you guys are, like, rolling through this plains, like, they're leaving trails of pockets of fire and little bits burning behind you.
Oh, you see, this is what happens whenever there's too much mileage on it. I think we're starting to have a problem.
You all didn't know what an auto carriage is, and now you're all. This is quite suspicious.
I've just heard about it. I've been doing
I don't
research.
Where? Back in.
Okay, fine. I made
fair,
it up. It's a joke. The fire thing I can't explain. I don't know what that is. I think it's weird though.
Well, obviously, we're passing through a plane of super dense magical capability. If we cast any spells, we die.
Oh.
Well, we
That-
might
that's
not
all.
die immediately, just...
Oh, so it's like a
there'll probably be
poison.
I'm
there'll
willing to
probably
test
be
this.
some
I will roll down the
unintended
window.
consequences.
Okay.
Excellent. What spell should I cast? Let's see here. I will pull out my wand and I will shoot a scorching ray out the window.
Cool. So the Scorching Ray goes, and also roll me a D100.
This is excellent. 91. If I die within the next minute, I come back to life.
Nothing seems to happen. Nasara, your eyes do catch a... basically, I guess that would be a...
Evocation?
yeah, evocation.
Okay, abjuration.
No, it'd be an evocation.
Yeah.
Magic, the color starts to glow all around.
Revivify is necromancy, first of
But
all.
it's
Yes,
not
that'd be
Revivify.
nice.
It's I believe it's a reincarnate, isn't it?
Reincarnate. Yeah.
At 91.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, reincarnate.
Yeah, which I think is evocation. I might be
Yeah.
wrong on that.
That's transmutation, actually.
Okay.
Oh,
But-
is it? Okay. All the revive spells are different. I
Yes, they
believe.
are.
See,
That's
you're
pretty
not dead.
annoying.
You're
I think
not
Ray's
even
dead is
a little dead.
evocation.
Oh well.
See, I don't think it'll be
The air
that
tastes
bad.
funny now.
It does. Can we turn on the aero conditioner? No, that's a better term. The
Let me get the can opener real quick.
What?
You said
can
aero
opener.
conditioner, so I'll
Yeah.
go get
Gotta
the can
gotta get
opener.
that can open somehow.
Yeah.
We've had a can opener?
How else do you get the beans out of the can?
We've had beans?
So, flipping through the book, it looks like there are 5,269.70 miles on this carriage, to answer your first question. Second question, here is that, and it starts blowing cold air. Would you like it? What temperature would you like it at? It's like set to 65.
I like
What-
65, but wetter.
What there?
Why are you saying numbers?
As he
What?
says that, you think it, and a little spout pours over Zahad and starts
This is a
spritzing him with
mister.
water. Yeah.
Those misters.
Yeah. Excellent. This is what I desire. Cool. So nonsense like this happens forever, however long. Andrew, what's next?
Yeah.
What's the next
Until they
important
all
thing
go
that
to
happens,
sleep,
Andrew?
and I don't, and then we do again.
As the day starts winding down and Acrosa starts to set in the sky, you do see the mountain range in front of you. Some maybe 20-30 minutes more of a drive.
We keep on going.
You arrive at the mountain at the end of the day. Would you guys like to take a rest or go on in?
I didn't see any rest stops. Did you see a
I'm.
burger joint or a...
Do we need to rest?
No.
We've been like everybody's been resting.
Yeah, I think.
I don't
we're
know
good
about
to
you,
go
but
in.
I'm exhausted.
Is anybody anybody here afraid of the dark?
Not particularly afraid of. It does get in the way of seeing things. Because
Do I have dark vision? I thought I.
light is
Hold
just
on.
a void of darkness. That's how that
Why
works.
I don't know about anyone else. I had a rather rough night last night, looking pointedly at
sure.
Nasara and Emissary both. And
Yeah,
like, I would
Looking pointedly right back at you, sir.
What happened?
I would like to go.
Was there something that we need to share with the teacher? Hello?
I mean, I heard he was just out last night. Having doing something.
Oh, he was enjoying the
Yeah,
pleasures of the
yeah.
small town.
That's
getting
what
to
I
know
was saying.
people.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Yes,
on
and-
the
Master Zahad.
yes, Melt.
I would like to. You've done
Please,
nothing but,
please, Melt,
go out.
Melt.
Go.
If I may, Melt, please. It does not bother me that you have secrets. I just wish that we all work together cohesively as a unit.
Could I ask
And
you
this
for a
brave
favor?
and oh yes, of course.
And he'll. During the trip, he's been like pinning out a letter, and he just hands it to Zahad. It's like, I would request you not look at that, but if I die,
I'm
see to that gets to my family, along with and he'll like pull out a pack and like point at a couple of books and it's like also see that gets to them.
Well, if you wish, I can put these into my book bag and send them away currently, with the instruction to only disperse it upon your ultimately unfortunate demise.
Yeah, let's say. Why are you talking like this?
Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't notice it looks as if you have a red dot on your forehead here that's very lightly moving. Have you noticed that? It's very interesting, Melt.
You've been acting funny ever since you ate that pie. Are you okay?
Has he
No.
been to the loo yet? Melt.
I've already
Nope.
asked him that question.
Are you constipated?
He's been
Perhaps we
acting
should
funny for
Bash
a
in a
while.
latrine.
Also, Master Zahad, I would appreciate it if you could do that for me.
Yes, of course. Here, and I will just I'll add a note. Send only if this, and then I put it in the bag, and it just disappears.
Also, Nasara,
Yes, Melt.
I am sorry.
I know.
It seems as if
Turns out I am worse at keeping promises than I might have first envisioned.
you
Might-
got drunk, didn't you? Melt, this thing happens on adventures I've been told and read about in books. Please, I'm sure this will never come back to haunt us or anything like
Master
that.
Zahad, I think we're closer to the problem we are seeking for than you might first envision, and
Oh, truly?
I'm not
I missed quite a deal. You all had a full day while I was in my tavern room.
under threat of my
folding
life. I
paper.
would rather not say anymore. But that's why I gave you that
Who is
letter.
threatening your life? We can deal
I
with
am
them.
not.
Melt, if we can't deal with the person that's threatening your life,
I
Can
think.
I like roll?
I
your
think
life.
Gasara
or
has a good
something?
enough of a guess to me not have to speak any further.
If I may, emissary, what did I miss? Did you witness any of this?
I was present, although Nasara could better answer the intricacies of the conversation that we had last night. I was aware that Melt, earlier in the day, he consumed a large amount of pie, and then he seemed
Pie?
to sneak out. Yes, it's a
Is it a pastry?
specialty pastry. It is a
Ah, yes. I've
made
heard
out
that.
of key limes, yes.
As,
But he then proceeded to sneak away, and then he came back. And
as you are having this conversation, Melt, you will take
Yep.
21 points of
Yep.
necrotic damage.
Yep, I was afraid of that.
As,
Seems as if he's no longer.
and
let's
you
get a little
see
well,
you
yes.
see out of like the eyes, the ear, the nose, the mouth, off of the fingernails, it almost like something internal has burst inside Melt, causing extreme damage and pain.
as soon as that happens, and I see this happen, I get down, drop down, and I start grabbing some bandages and stuff, and attempting to use some of my my Azamar heritage to heal him up. As I'm
Okay.
gonna try to do some of that.
Nasara, please stop the
When
carriage.
that-
Melt
when
is.
that- yeah, we're full.
It's in hands again.
When that happens, is there any like a magical offput? Like, can I get an Arcana check to see what this is? Like,
You having been keeping kind of an eye on him at all times, do see. Hold on, let me pull open. Seeing magic
I believe
here.
it's enchantment.
Well, no, it would be the damage that it
Okay.
was done.
Give yourself 5 points of healing. I'm sorry.
That's something.
Hey, it's something.
Yeah, I don't know. I like to imagine like there's this weird necrotic energy happening. I'm like, I don't know how to deal with wounds
Yeah.
that are not.
I will
physical.
bandage your face, and it will make you better.
So Nasara, you see a burst of black magic come from him at the moment of but it's weird. It's that burst of that black, but it's wrapped in this translucent covering over that magic.
translucent as in the thing?
As in time, because this is a magic that is interwoven into time itself. It's kind of like a glyph of warding. It has
Can
that
I-
time element.
Can I
Melt, please.
grab it?
Stop that.
Oh, it hurt more
Melt,
than I thought
Melt,
it
you're
would.
bleeding onto the cushions.
Give me an Arcana check as you reach out to grab the threads of the magic that you see.
Nisara, have a d6.
I'm going to say, unfortunately, she can't have that at this point because of the instant reaction that this is taking, and she's doing it instinctively. So
Very well.
You said Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 12.
You reach to grab it, and the moment your hand touches it, it disperses into the weave. Melt.
Yep.
You also need to roll a d100.
Oh great. Oh great. Okay, well, why not? Let's ooh. Come on, D100s. Let's see what happens. Okay.
Oh. Okay. You feel supercharged. The next spell you cast will do maximum damage in the next 60 seconds.
Cure wounds.
I don't know if that's damage.
Healing damage.
Healing damage. Yes, healing damage is back.
It says the next damaging spell. It doesn't
Yeah.
say spell is maximized, so.
Quick, hit me! Use it! Quick, hit me! No.
Can't waste it.
Okay.
Moonbeam did this to you, didn't she?
Yeah.
He is not saying anything, but
I understand.
Mm.
When Melt returned from his foray into the night to find Pi, he came back with the glow of enchantment magic about him.
I'm sorry. Moonbeam? Do you mean Moonbreeze, the
Yes.
bartender?
I was told Moonbeam.
I'm sorry.
Moonbreeze.
It's in the recap, Andrew.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Moonbeam,
my
Moonbreeze.
negative inspiration.
It depends on how she's
Oh.
feeling that day.
Exactly.
Well, sounds like. Well,
Right,
we,
so-
we can either go into this cave and deal with this problem, or we should probably go help our friend. Considering
Now we need a long rest. Yes.
I hope that impresses upon you why I gave you that letter, sir.
Yes. Can you tell me more in vital detail?
No, I don't want to bleed anymore.
Yes. Nassar, would you be so kind as to clean the cushions and Melt's
Oh,
clothing?
Prestidigitation.
thank you.
Thank you.
Master Zahad, how is she able to affect Melt from so far away? What?
Oh, he's been
Ma-
enchanted. A curse.
Ah,
It's currently outside my means to alter or counteract.
Hmm.
But I'm sure
I-
at some point within the next time amount, we'll be able to.
Now I can perform some type of protection from evil. We think that might provide any benefit to this situation?
Well, he's already been inoculated with magic. We'll
Maybe
just
if
have
you
to
had,
wait
like-
to
I
drift
mean,
out.
the
It
spell.
won't necessarily break it, but it could help him shake it loose
Hmm.
if he were to.
As if it was it a addition
saving throw
to a
of-
saving throw.
Yeah, a saving throw, if you will.
No, I'm afraid we're far past that point now. Truly, what we need is a good rest. Make sure he doesn't open his mouth at all, ever again.
So, Andrew,
Mhm.
again, I ask, do I know what this is? Given the secret organization I'm a part of.
Give
Oh,
me
what?
Give me a history at advantage.
Could you say that louder into the microphone?
The what? The what?
please? What?
She's from the Illuminati.
That's a 21.
I wish I had secrets.
and
My character isn't even going to speak common. He's got so many secrets.
Nasara, it is not a normal practice, but it has been used on a rare occasion to prevent things from getting out.
But do I know the details of the spell?
You know the gist of it. That basically, it's magic that basically forms a promise or a condition that if said person breaks, it will inflict damage every time they break, eventually causing their death.
Oh, and if that
Um,
spell, yes.
There is one line in the spell description that I am looking for, Andrew, and you are not giving it to me because there's a but. There is a but. And so I'm going to send it to you because I don't know if you're not remembering the but. But I need to know if I know the but.
Nasara is thinking very hard about this.
Jessica knows the but does Nasara?
She's fighting with her own brain.
Yeah.
Where is? There she is.
You can see the gears turning. It's incredible.
In her mind, the two halves like fold up and they grow arms. And just
She's fighting God in her brain.
Reading it, you do not know that part.
I see what you're saying.
Okay. Well, I tried.
Seems like you're cursed until you die, Milt. Sorry to say.
Well, it sounds like we need to deal with Miss Boone. We need to deal with Miss Moonbreeze when we get back.
Indeed.
Because this cannot continue.
No.
And I'm sorry, Melt, that I made you eat that pie. I'm now aware that that was not a good decision on mine or Emissary's part, so I apologize.
That could have been you.
That could have been me.
Could have been anybody that took part in the pie.
Could have been me.
Murphy, it would have been you more than any of us. You ate the pie. I don't.
Murphy, you didn't get any. You're okay, right? You're okay, right?
I mean, yeah. No issues
right.
from my end.
Okay. I'm just making sure. Everyone's okay, right? No one else is, except for Melt, who is dying, apparently.
Oh, I forgot something. We have to go back. I left my handkerchief in that room.
Oh, well, we'll get it when we go back.
I was
Let's
able to
go.
find it for you,
Well-
Master Howard. It's right here. Sorry about that.
No, I think we're fine. Let's fold out the tents and beds and who wants to make dinner tonight? Again, I'm happy to volunteer.
Not you.
Very well.
Hey, we told you to keep your mouth closed, Melt. You can't give away anything.
Take 30.
But yes,
Oh, damn.
but yes, I agree with him. Don't say it. Don't cook.
No.
Yes, I understand. I will focus my attention to inquiries of the mind. I'll pick up a book backwards and just.
It's moments like this I miss our kobold chef.
There's a fan is going. We're
That may be.
Like, woo, 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 woo,
I think that was me. Sorry.
Oh, it's his washing machine. I remember.
It's the
that.
wash. Yeah, it's gonna get fixed. It's too loud right now, but it's gonna get fixed next week.
No worries, man.
Okay.
It's okay.
That brings back great memories. It's in the walls.
Yeah, so I guess we'll start getting things ready for night. Start bedding down.
Oh yeah, I won't cook, but Emissary will prepare some tea for Zahad as he studies or reads and stuff.
Oh, thank you. Delicious.
Kieran will ask, so do we want to check out this cave in the morning? Just quickly check it out, see if there's anything that we need to check out, and then head back to town and deal with Moonbreeze. Is that what we're planning on doing, I'm assuming? Or should we head back straight to town? I think either is of great concern right
They're
now.
already here.
Yes.
Yeah.
With any help or with any luck, once this problem is resolved, we can move on to the next one.
I agree. I just wanted to check with the group. So
The other thing is in theory, we could never go back to that town.
why is that?
Just remove ourselves from the situation.
Well, the situation is what I'm asking us to interfere ourselves with.
That is not the situation I'm talking about, Zahad. I'm hoping that within this cave we can resolve the missing persons. If that is not the case, then yes, we probably should return to Kriegord. But if we find what we are looking for here, there is no need for us to return. We could simply go back to Abkirk and see a priest or a wizard about once again healing Melt's affliction.
Yes, and I keep double checking Melt's hands. Make sure they're not going anywhere.
Well, those are quite fine. It's all the rest of me that seems to be the problem this go around.
Either hands or not hands. I understand.
If that is what you think we should do, Nasara, I'm fine with that. But I also think just dealing with Miss Moonbreeze might solve the problem too.
It is
Uh,
just an option
And
amongst many.
and I'm just suggesting what I could help with.
Well, as far as it concerns me, someone has assaulted one of my employees, laid a permanent curse upon their body. I believe there are many fines that we can have them pay, as well as force them to undo the curse. Because that makes sense to me.
I think Miss Moonbreeze needs to be punished, in my opinion. Not killed
Yes.
necessarily, but punished.
Yes.
We do need to mete out justice. Yes.
I agree with Emissary.
Melt, do you remember the details of the arrangement to which she held you?
No questions about that.
he's just
It
going
may
to start.
trigger an anaphylactic
no.
shock.
I'm not asking you for the details. As long as you know them, you may speak without fear of causing yourself harm. But if you do not know them because you are inebriated or in a state of outside of your mind, that would be the truest problem.
Right.
Oh,
Let's bench this for another day.
Let's rest.
Someone
yes.
needs to make some sort of stew, and the rest of us need to go to sleep. And if we are close to this dangerous area, I think we should have a
keeping
watch.
I'm
Thank
Yep,
you,
Mel
Nasara.
would go so far as to say I could probably answer that, but I'm not going to.
Very well. I just don't want you not to speak at all, as long as it's not going to result in your direct harm, because you are still an asset to this team, and there are things that you can do that others cannot. And if you are completely silenced, that will impede your ability to assist in our quest.
Yes, Z team. No. I'm just scratching up names.
You have like a doodle of like all of us, and like there's all of us in like the background. Like we look pretty nice, and then there's Zahad in the front with big old muscles flexing, and it's like Z team across the
That's
top,
right.
and you're like scratching out names. Like, no, that's not right.
He's
that's
got
not
like the
right.
big Z across his
Yeah.
chest, like in
He's got the superhero mask and
Yes.
everything.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all of that.
That's hilarious.
All right, I think we just bed down, cook some food, bed down.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep watch. I don't know, Emissary, if you're gonna join me.
I'm always. I will stand there. I mean, I'm going to be just in my motionless state, but yeah, I think it'll be pretty quiet tonight. Probably. Yeah, but he'll be keeping watch too. He'll look in the opposite direction that you're facing. He'll like be at your back and facing the opposite way.
Well, that was a 3, so if there is anything in my direction, I don't see it.
We're going to die.
It's okay. What's the worst that could happen?
New characters?
Tortilla 2.0. We're all mauled to death in our sleep by raptors.
It just means we get to the next campaign faster.
Hey, it could have been flying snakes.
That's fair.
Could have been.
Andrew, I think you're muted. Closer to your mic, maybe?
Yeah,
It's
no,
your-
I
it's
was
your
muted.
turn now.
Okay.
Yep, I was muted. Nasara, as you set for watch for the evening, you're kind of looking over the group, and your mind begins to wander, thinking back about different encounters that you've had back at home. An occasional lost soul walking through. Some stayed, some didn't. And you now seem to understand what your father had talked about for the first time about they will keep the secret or there will be consequences. You didn't really kind of understand it until now. But it just kind of takes all of your thought throughout the night. And about the point where your focus comes back, you see a flash of green on the horizon as the second moon sets. And it is just dark. As the wind blows through, a familiar individual sits down next to you. You tried to touch it again.
I have to try. I always have to try. What is it? This thing. I know you can't tell me. That would be breaking the rules. But I think I understand now.
Some things are interwoven that need a second part, if that makes sense.
We were doing this to people. My family. My people. Doing that? I mean, Melt was able to take it, but an ordinary person? Those pilgrims? How many people have they killed? I mean, I know that the price of secrecy is high. I know that many people have lost their lives in defense. But it's different when you see it. It's gruesome.
Do you really want the answer to that question?
I don't think so. I think that I don't want the answer to that question, no. It's not for me to know. But should just glances at them. I'm glad you came.
Does it change? Does it change what you want to do?
I don't know. It is my duty. I must. The fact that I failed is very shameful. I want to do right by my people. I have always wanted that. But I'm beginning to believe that our secrecy is a tomb in which we have placed ourselves. All those people died at that node, and maybe they wouldn't have had to if they'd gone for help. I mean, Abkurt's not that far away, and I've found allies, and they have their flaws, but I am terrified that we're dying. My people are dying, and soon there will not be enough of us left to do the work that it must be done. What else can we do but ask for help?
It is very beyond your years to understand the problem that you were facing.
Flattery. I would hope that following you would grant me some wisdom.
Well then, let me share this. 'Twas not your fault you failed. You did not have the ability that you do now. My power does not stretch infinitely. When you went across, you weren't blessed to have it over there. But now you might. And before you can answer, you hear the ticking of the clock once again. The wind blows. You are alone. As Akrosa rises in almost a blink, you look at the group. Asara, what are you going to do on this 14th day of Acrostia?
I mean, she's upset. She didn't like that conversation, especially not the bit at the end. She wants to cry, but we have a job to do. So she's gonna pick herself up, dust herself off, and go wake the rest of the group. There's a job to be done, and we can deal with emotions later.
That's not healthy, Nassar. You shouldn't bottle things up like that. Hello, I've been awake the whole time.
I'll say it's morning. We've all been awake now.
You're now, though you can't go to sleep, you can daydream Zahad down talking you. Like, that's not the right thing. That's not what you should be doing.
It's more complicated than that, but no. So, let's, good morning, everyone. It's, rise and shine. Acrosa is on the horizon, and we have things to do.
Yes.
Indeed.
How are you feeling, Melt?
Are your hands... Wait, is the rest of you not there? He's gone a very exceptionally quiet. Oh.
Physically, I'm fine.
Oh, his camera is fully, like, glitched out.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, they got him.
They got him. He's gone. We can only hear his voice.
Melt.
Is that
It's
Hold on.
jumping. Yeah. It's like you're having weak signal. There you go.
better now?
Have you tried
Yeah.
turning it
There
off
we
and turning
go.
it back on?
Yeah.
Turning on and down again, yeah. Physically, I'm fine.
Mentally?
That's equally important.
The quicker we get this done and get everything behind us, the better everyone will be.
Yes, that's the point of this. Did you think we were just doing this for... Oh, I swear. No, let's be better. I will not swear. This may be the end of our adventures. And to that, I hope we all do well.
We'll be
This is on a
fine.
Has anyone seen my shorts? I had them underneath my pants when I fell asleep, and I cannot find them.
Shorts?
That is-
Where would you... Where...
I will go check around the. Yeah, I'll be back.
Okay. All right. Then.
Emissary.
I got
give
him
me-
right here.
Yep. They're on the
Sorry.
they're on the like the antenna of the car
Yeah.
outside,
Okay.
just hanging up.
Oh yes, they were there to dry because the mister was too powerful. All right. Well, battle formations.
Me and Emissary take the lead, I'm assuming, to this cave.
Yeah, I would think so. Unless we. Yeah. So.
That would be for the best. Can anybody not see in the dark? I forget.
I don't
No, you
remember.
can. No, you should have dark vision. I have dark vision. Zahad.
Yes, I do. Emissary does not.
I cannot,
You
but I can.
you gave me the goggles of night
Goggles of
last
night.
time, so yes.
Right.
He
No,
can
can you,
now.
no, can you see in the dark?
No, but
Okay.
I do have a solution to my own problem.
Okay,
Do we hand out all the magical items I bought?
I believe so. Yes.
Believe so, yeah.
Just want to double check. I have a scroll of Revivify. Who took that? Okay.
I took one of them.
I only got the one.
Oh, I thought you got two.
I don't remember. I only have one written down.
That's because you gave the other one to me and I wrote it down.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay.
That would make sense.
You all have the potions.
Yep.
We're ready.
Yep.
All right. Did we lock the doors of the auto carriage? I don't want to get raccoons. and
Anybody
they're
have the
like,
fob? Who has the fob? Okay.
The
Okay.
fob,
Okay.
yeah.
Good emissary. All right.
strapped to a frog?
Oh,
When you press the frog, it does the number.
that's awesome.
Wow.
That's awesome.
The visual of it, the frog going.
I think I'm doing inspiration at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Keep trying. Thank
no.
you.
I was gonna give everybody one here in just a minute, but I didn't want to interrupt the role play moments, and so I was just gonna give it to you later.
Good thing that's not a
But I'll
real
hand-
frog, right, Zahad?
Well, I hand the frog back to Murphy. Thank you.
Well,
Oh,
I believe
alright.
it's an enchanted creature that was
Oh.
made through some sort of homunculi
That's
process. It resembles a frog. It thinks it's a frog. It acts like a frog, but it is not alive. No,
Got it.
my daughter tricked a rock into being alive.
Very ingenious.
Sounds of.
Mm.
Yeah, it sounds very smart.
I think before we go in, I think I would. Sorry, Andrew, but I would look at the out. Like me and Kieran will maybe, or we can all just look at the outside. I was going to take a walk around, see about footprints, or if this is a natural cave, or what it looks like on the outside before we head inside.
Well, it's a mine.
Oh, it's a mine. That's right. That's right.
They call it a mine.
A mine.
So, as you walk up to it, it does have the initial. It's just a cave. But as you look inside, you do see at the back of the wall of this cave, it's about 15, 20 feet down, that you do see the support beams and the wall. But you also see that it is solid rocks.
Oh, it's been like closed off. There's no
Mhm.
entrance into. Okay.
Remember, they told you that they
Yeah, they
had
sealed
come
it
back
off.
and said that it was mined to completion, and that they had sealed it off to make sure that nobody went back in
That's
there.
right.
It doesn't look sealed currently.
Well, it is, isn't it? They're like a solid wall of rock that's blocking the downward. So yeah.
Yeah, you guys walk in about 15, 20 feet, and it's down and kind of goes around a corner, and you see the stratus of what should be the entrance to the mine,
Yeah.
but it is rocks.
I would kind of knock on it, see if I can tell how thick
Well,
the rock is, and see what.
Emissary, if I may, would you give me a moment to investigate this, see if I can
Yes,
discover anything?
Archie. Of course. Let me
Excellent.
know if I can be of assistance.
Just a moment. I want to see what this is capable of being trapped or anything like that. That is a
Sorry, can you see?
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Oh, go ahead.
22 for investigation.
It is tightly pressed rocks.
Mm. It looks like really smooth.
No,
They didn't use goats.
The back with the goats again. Interesting.
Yes. Sorry, your eyes can see in a different dimensionality that I can see. Can you perceive any weakness in the structure or anything that might help us?
I mean, I will take a look.
Yeah. Your magic
are
eyes,
they
maybe?
are they magic rocks? Like, I mean, is anything written on the rocks? That's all I got. Like,
It's true.
We need moonlight. It'll say, "Speak, friend, and enter."
That's right.
As you look at it, Nasara,
Mm-hmm.
it is giving off white, the color white, and it is pastel.
So this is an illusion. Can I put, like, is it not as,
Oh.
This,
Did you say it's an illusion?
yes, this is not necessarily real.
Can we feel it? Is it like it's there?
Give it a touch, Andrew.
It feels real to you all.
Hmm.
What if I press my hand into it?
As you push through, your hand moves into the rock.
All right, I think we could just go right through, and I just start stepping through slowly.
Well, I heard if you don't walk quickly, you can get stuck like that.
Oh,
Half
should
in,
I
half
walk
out.
quickly?
Yes.
As my face kind of plunges into it.
Yeah.
Excellent. We will wait for him to come back and tell us that it's not full of spiders or something.
Yeah, I'll walk all the way through and just look around.
As you walk through, it opens up into a giant cavern.
Yeah, I'll just look around, just making sure there's nothing hostile or anything like super noticeable that's dangerous around the area.
You do not see anything super
Okay.
noticeable.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'll put my head back to it though. It seems fine.
Okay,
just a
come here.
cave.
right.
Okay.
Come here.
All right. I'll step
right.
back through.
Now, everybody, we're going to do our best to not make a lot of noise going in there. So, I'll cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us.
Got it.
All right.
Everybody make a stealth roll.
Okay.
Thank you.
Plus
I'm
10.
gonna pray about it.
And then add
Mhm.
plus 10 to it, right? Hey, that's actually pretty good for me.
Yeah, pretty good for me too.
I'm really glad I took mithril.
That's
I got
that's nice.
24 with Pass Without a Trace.
I got a 26.
26.
19 for me.
That's with your plus 10.
Correct.
I have an 11.
17 on my part.
All right.
No, actually 16. My bad. Just a plus 10. Yeah.
Do I dare use a wild shape into something more sneaky?
We don't know what we're going into. I'd say that.
Yeah.
Also, I
mean,
did get, as I said, an 11.
It's a
So.
group check.
Okay.
That 11 total, Zahad? Or?
11 total.
So you got a
okay,
19,
good.
19 and a half as a group.
Oh, man.
Sorry, I was wearing my clown shoes I brought with me. And also, I have these ducks I just found, and they don't stop quacking.
Yeah.
All right. You guys walk into the cave. What would you guys like to do?
I'd like to intimidate the cave, let it know who's boss.
Go, Zahad, go! Intimidate that cave!
Ugh.
Give me a intimidation check.
Wait, what?
Well,
Give me
he's
some
doing that.
give me some vision, Andrew. I think
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
we
second.
can't see anything.
I have dark vision. Yeah.
Nobody can see it. You should be able to see.
I mean, it's
Like,
gray.
I
It's like-
Yeah.
So
it's-
loud.
Is it meant to be
I
gray?
can
Okay.
refresh.
Yeah. That's the dark vision.
Mine's just black.
I must be
Hold on.
under somebody's token. I can't move.
I didn't
Yeah,
have dark
one
vision
second.
before, but now I do.
Nope, they turned off the lights and put me in a box.
Mm,
I can still
I
move, though.
like the grayness. It gives like
um,
1 second.
I'm just going to keep moving
Yeah.
until I run into something.
everybody start making a
Quit
1920s.
moving.
Who's that way over there?
Colin. Stop.
Yes, sir. I found a wall.
He's on top of me now. I can see.
Colin, you should be able to see.
Nope.
Refresh.
Am I the dude with the like cowl?
Oh, the white dude with the cow.
Because I can't move me if that's me.
I think he's Puerto Rican.
Oh no, here I am. Okay. Haha. Who's
Negative.
the white dude with the cowl?
What are you doing to see Melt?
I'm casting a light.
Okay. Well, that fixes things too.
Wait, won't that negate our sneaky?
It doesn't help it.
Listen. Everything that lives in caves is blind after thousands of years.
That was my solution. I don't know what you want from me.
There we go.
We're gonna get you a glow stick. Don't worry about
Oh,
it.
hello.
Whoa,
Oh,
there's
here we-
lights.
I can see.
Yeah,
Oh, there's just
see?
a hot on top of me. I can't
See,
move.
it's better now.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Kieran.
That's
Okay, we're fine.
Sorry, I might have needed to give a little bit of warning before I did that, but
We've switched to color television.
I would like to investigate.
I can only see the light, by the way. Around.
Because I don't mean like this very flat
Oh,
wall
geez.
that has like
oh jeez.
ground that goes under it looks a little suspicious
Mm-hmm.
to me.
Yeah.
Zahad, try refreshing and see, because I've given you dark vision.
I've
So it
refreshed
should-
twice. I'll try it again.
I roll investigation and I
difficulties.
pray about it.
Oh, hold on. It may be that.
I think you may have two of me on there too, Andrew.
I
There
got
we go.
a
Is that better?
17.
We have 2 emissaries. My God, what a beautiful day.
Hmm.
Man, that new update really helped out a lot.
Yeah.
2 emissaries? Did you order another one?
Yes. I had him delivered while we were sleeping.
You did
He's been
not
scouting the
order me.
area for a matter of hours.
I got here yesterday.
There shouldn't be now. There should just be one.
Yes, that's fixed it. Yeah, thanks. It was going back and forth. I couldn't see what the other one was seeing, but it's
Ah.
so
All
this is
right.
the one.
Everybody
I can
should
see.
have their vision fixed.
Nice.
I had to
Marquis,
give
stay
range.
close.
So,
Oh.
give me an investigation. 17. It looks, especially with your eyes, you see the same white pastel magic across the doorway that appears to be like a wall.
I like do. It's fake. This illusion. It's fake.
The illusion is fake, I think.
I roll my eyes and I walk through the wall.
Okay.
Okay.
As you
Don't
walk,
mind me.
as you walk through the wall,
Oh no, I see red squares. I regret.
I also
I'm an
followed.
idiot, regret.
Oh, I see.
and they are going to take attacks at you, Nasara. And I need everybody to please roll initiative.
I was just starting to eat my cave pasta. What happened?
Let's go initiative.
I found the baddies.
Oh, I'm in there twice. Oops. You'll have to delete one of me.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there's 2 of us. There's 2 of us each in there.
Yeah, so I'll have to get rid of one on each.
Yeah, I've got a duplicate as well whenever I miss
I'm gonna do the bottom one. So whenever you roll, it's from the D&D Beyond importer. I
Well-
put your tokens here before I imported, and so it added them on top of it.
Okay.
Murphy, Kieran, remove combat. You're good there. Nasara's good. Okay, everybody's good there.
Let me roll into that then.
Remove.
I'm actually not. I don't feel bad about it. I mean, this is a pretty good initiative, I think, guys.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That didn't like.
Roll
Oh,
up
no,
single
there we
digit
go.
again.
We're in there now.
So Nasara, you had stepped forward here.
I was trying to follow not far behind, by the way.
Okay. So
So-
then, yeah, you'll be right there, essentially.
Yeah.
As we go into combat.
For those of us on the outside, did it look like they just stepped through? Like the
Yeah,
same
just like
illusion?
the same illusion. Yep.
Okay.
So we don't know anything just yet, I guess. Okay.
Well, I'm assuming we can hear on the other side of it, right?
No, it is. You do not hear anything. Just like
Oh.
the other, it's an illusion that was created to block, and you're unsure. Really, why that is the way. If you guys want to make an Arcana check or a History check, you can do that.
Love to.
Yep.
Yep.
So first,
Oh yeah, Andrew. Oh yeah. I will do a history check.
Mhm.
That's a 34.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
So you know illusion magic by those who practice the School of Illusion is stronger and can do other properties that make it seem more real.
Interesting.
So even though it's not real, that's why when you touched it, it felt real until you forced your way through it knowing that it was an illusion. All right, so we are going to target Nasara.
No, Nasara, watch out!
As you stand before a giant skeleton with a giant club. 19 to hit.
Oh, let me check. Yeah, I think that hits.
Okay.
My squishy baby.
You are going to take 12 points of bludgeoning.
Youch.
Hachi mama.
What's your mama?
Yeah, that hurts.
Mhm.
That hurts real bad.
Okay. And then as that happened, underneath the ground, there is a rumbling
Oh man.
as a creature comes out from underneath in front of you all.
Is it a boule?
It is,
No!
but it is not one that you would normally see. It is got flesh falling off. And it's going to attempt to bite Emissary.
I'm sure the rest of the party's fine, Nasara. I'm sure everything's good. What was that rumbling? That was weird.
Emissary, 18 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Unluck on that. Reroll.
Okay.
Oh,
17 to hit.
Box up on your house.
that will still hit. Yep, still hits.
What do I have you for if not for getting hit?
37
exactly.
points of piercing damage
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
as it bites down on your legs, crunching one of them.
Oh man.
And
Metal.
then a mist moves through the floor over towards you, Kyrian.
I'm being attacked by a fart. Oh dear.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm pretty decent at those. Let's see how well this goes. Hey, 25.
Oh,
Okay.
that's really good.
So you're going to take half damage.
Okay, of course.
So you are going to take 11. So the 5 is what you'll take.
Okay, I was like, what? I thought 11 was already halved. But 5 is fine.
As that mist moves through
What did
you,
it do to me?
and as it moves through you, you just feel your life force
Okay.
be drained out of it as that mist passes through. And then we are to Murphy, top of the round.
Oh, jeez. All right. So we have a problem. I would like to fix that. Oh. Emissary, that wasn't fun, was it? How much you took? 37 points damage, you said?
Yep, 37. I am
How are you?
bloodied.
You're bloody.
Got like a quarter left.
Alright, I need to support. Melt, how are you looking on health? You took a lot of damage before we came in here. Or we rested.
We
before
rested.
did that.
That's right.
Okay. Alright, so Emissary's the only one's been hit.
No, but Nasara's got hit too.
That you can see.
Right.
That's right.
I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And you guys did see this kind of like white mist kind of come out of the rocks just a minute ago.
Oh, I can. Okay, so I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
That is suspicious. I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Magic Stone on the River Stones in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to fire a couple rocks at that zombie boule.
Okay.
Nice. 25 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
It will take 8. Was it? Oh, I didn't mean to click that again. What was the damage type? Bludgeoning. Take 8 bludgeoning damage. I rolled the same thing twice in a row. Wow.
8 bludgeoning, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
That's action, bonus action, and all of my movement.
Alrighty. Next up is Melt.
Indeed. We are going to... I'm right next to a person. That's Boo. Actually... We're gonna try it. Gonna spend my action to turn undead.
Ooh.
And just see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What is the range on that?
30 feet.
30 feet of me.
Do they have to be able to see you?
See or hear.
Yeah.
Oh, then the ogre skeleton does not have that, but the others do. The 2 that you know of. So I will be making wisdom saving throws. For my boulet is an 11.
That would be a fail.
And a 15 for the mist.
The 15 is a success.
Okay. So the undead boulet is affected until he is hit, and will spend his turn running away from you, Melt. For 1 minute.
Okay. That I'll take that. Whew. All right. If you don't mess with the bullet, he's just going to be running away from me, and I think that's probably... Actually, I will move now that he is probably less of a threat to, like, smacking me in the face.
Read your
no.
ability.
Huh?
It also
still-
can't take reactions.
Okay. Yep. That's what I
Okay.
was looking for. Thank you, Colin.
Okay. Yeah. All right. There we go. Yeah. Okay. I will.
Hey, cleric, you have good armor class. What are you doing? Get in there.
Okay.
He's in the walls.
I'm having issues. Like it's bamfing, going back and forth.
No, it's just the wall schematic.
Okay, that is why then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll go to there.
Okay.
Right next to the bad mist. You see that?
Yeah, I see that.
Okay. Alrighty. Anything else?
Not for me. No.
So next up is by Ogre Skeleton. Once again, Nasara's the only one here. So going to make an attack at her with the Great Club. 19 to hit
Yep, that hits.
for 24 points of damage.
Oh,
So
Good
you're
night,
down.
everybody.
Yep.
Oof.
yikes.
As the
Ooh.
Great Club comes down atop Nasara's head and she sprawls out on the floor as a greenish ichor pools around her head.
What? I'm a human.
Next up, Emissary.
Yeah, I think Emissary, he just got. Was it a bite, right? That I got bitten?
Mhm.
Nothing.
He basically, just chomped down on
What?
your metal leg.
Yeah, and I think from the leg, there's like sparks were kind of like flying out, and there's instead of like blood vessels, you see like there's lots of like tubing and stuff inside. There's but it's filled with like a liquid fire. You can see, but there's all kinds of stuff in there. And he'll turn towards Zahad and he'll say,
That was a probable hit. I believe I am damaged.
and then he will then he'll go into a rage, and he will and you see as he does, as he kind of expands up to like 10 feet, Andrew. But from the little, almost like from all of his body, he gets he forms like just a larger version of himself, like forming all this like extra armor on top of him. And that's his bonus action. Yes, he'll do, and he will attack the boulette.
Remember, the boule
Boulette
is
turned.
Oh,
Yep.
is underground? Okay. It just was right there. Oh goodness, well, he's pretty big, so he will take a couple steps over because he's still within range of Zahad, and he'll try to hit this miss because he knows it's got to be something bad. So he will do that. So we'll take a couple steps over.
You
And
gotta
see,
go
like,
down. You gotta go down one. You can't share space with the enemy.
yes, there we go. Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
No, you're fine. Yeah, and he'll say,
Zahad, stay back.
and then he'll attack.
Okay.
Where's my stupid thing? Here we go. Yeah, with diplomacy, he will do this. I think if I do this twice, maybe can I do? I think he misses with that. Yeah, that's only a 12 to hit. So he will. I mean, yeah, he does. He misses when likely
Okay.
on the miss.
What was it to hit?
It's only a 12, so he doesn't.
Yeah, that miss.
Yeah, but
That
will
missed.
Yep.
miss. That's my turn.
That's really
Wow.
good.
Mm-hmm.
There's the
Alrighty.
rage. Yeah.
Next up, Kieran.
All right. Seeing Nasara fall to the ground, he's immediately going to start getting out his like medical supplies and stuff, and is going to reach down and attempt to patch her up. As I'm going to use one of my hit die.
Nice.
Hey, look at that! 13 points of healing as I start getting out
Wow.
bandages and stuff. This is stuff I'm made for. Is
Yeah.
bandaging up wounds and stuff as I max.
How many-
max?
How many hit die
you-
can you spend at once?
Just one at a time.
Oh, okay.
As you do that, you give me a perception check.
Okay, give me one moment. Perception is 16.
You notice that she already has a ton of bandages across her face, and her arms
Oh.
and shoulders. and then once like blood's coming through it, and you kind of patch those things up, put new bandages, and then her clean face returns. Her hair perfect. You also didn't see any hair when you were patching it up.
So there were already bandages on her that I didn't see before.
Yeah.
She looked a lot different, yeah.
And like old bandages.
Yeah, like
Oh,
they'd been there a
yeah.
long time.
As
She didn't have any hair, and then as like you like finish doing it, suddenly her hair is back.
Okay.
There's no bandages visible. Even what you just did is gone.
The only thing I say is, Nasara, just change out your bandages, please. It's whenever you get a chance. This is unhealthy to keep them like this for so long. And I start, wrapping and taking care of it. I'm then going to quickly run up and then action surge.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
As then I'm going to hit this thing with my spear.
Nice.
Attack. Normal. 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
Is
Nice.
That's a natural 20, I think.
That is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Critical then.
full
Yeah.
full damage plus the roll.
Okay, so hold on. I have to do. I haven't rolled a critical in a very long time.
You just need to
The
roll
D8.
the d6.
I'll just roll.
Does he use a spear with two hands?
No, I use it with one hand. I
Okay,
had a
so
shield.
D6.
No. Roll d6.
Okay. So 4, and then
So
Roll
it's
plus 6 plus your strength.
plus my strength, which is
plus
plus 3. So
Plus 2 for the
9,
spear.
10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage. Is that right? 13 points of magical piercing.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, no, 15 because it's a plus 2 spear. So sorry, yeah, 15.
Nice.
And then I will bonus action hit with the blunt of my polearm.
Mm-hmm.
Attack normal 18 to hit.
I believe that hits. One
All right.
second, just double checking.
Yep.
Yes, an 18 does hit.
Perfect. That'll be 9 points of damage.
Double that.
18 points of damage.
Yep. As you hit and the bones shatter.
And I can't do anything, but I'm gonna try to motion for Nassara to get back if she can, and that'll be my turn.
Okay.
That was a pretty great turn.
That was a very
That
good
was a
turn.
wonderful turn. Thank you.
Very efficient.
And it's Nasara's turn.
Yeah, just gonna like pick myself up off of the floor. And then we're gonna that little puff of what the only thing I can see is the ogre skeleton.
That's correct.
So what I'm gonna do is so when you say a skeleton, would you consider a bone? Bone is organic, isn't it?
Are you trying to leverage shatter?
Yeah, but I think bone is organic, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I am going to Misty Step so that I'm not. Boom. So I'm not hecking all up in his business no more. And then we're going to do what warlocks were built to do, and we're going to.
Use a crossbow.
We're gonna do that Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
That's a 23
That'll hit.
for 6 points of force damage.
Okay.
As I run away.
Okay.
'Cause no.
Mm-hmm. All right. Zahad.
All right, so a couple things. I want to confirm that Emissary's hammer would have made contact with the missive he rolled higher.
From what you can see, yes.
Okay. Nope. How do we measure? Okay. Oh my gosh, so many new pop-ups. Oh, and I don't know how to get rid of that.
I think you can select it and then. No, that's okay.
Got it. Okay. Zahad will proceed very quickly with his book and his wand, running around the undead boule, get to the mist, and he will reach out and touch it.
Okay.
Put his hand through the mist.
Mm-hmm.
Does it technically make contact?
Yeah.
Okay. This bonus action, I cast. Where is it? Insightful maneuver. I'd like to learn of any vulnerabilities it has.
It does not have any vulnerabilities.
Good. Then, as part of the spell, I will make it vulnerable to force damage.
Okay.
And then, as an action, I will pull out my wand and drop 6 points of magic missile into it.
Okay.
Sorry, I did the math. I need...
Should be 9 magic missiles.
I think it's 8. 9 is if I did 7.
That's right. Because you've got to use 1 to get the first 3.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. 28 times 2 is 54. Help. Is that 54? I can't think.
Yeah, 56.
56. It takes 56 points of force damage.
As the mist hits the ground
Ugh.
and evaporates.
I'm just a wizard.
Okay. He's a wizard.
That's
Very
my
nice.
turn. I walk up. I pull out the other wand because I bought another one last time.
Melt, you have reminiscence back to the fight above the swamp.
Oh no!
Where-
I did it again last time. I'm so sorry, Mel. You're covered in now mist. That's better.
I've been worse.
Alright. Next up is the boule. You are now over there, so it is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Bye. Have a good trip.
Nice.
Is that above ground or below ground?
It is currently above ground.
Above ground?
Mm-hmm. It just started running away as fast as it could go. Next up is Murphy.
All right. So,
Stuff is
we
going
need
down, you know.
to- yeah, this is really bad. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 of my bombs of summer court, and as a bonus action, I will pull out Ulysses the Toad and say, "You know what to do!" And I'm gonna chuck him at emissary. And as soon as he like splat on your back, but instead of like goo and crows, it's like it's like a shower of sparks and glittery sparkles. And
Nice.
you're gonna heal 3d6.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh wow! You get 6 hit points with 3 temporary
That's
hit points.
That's something. Is that a 3d6? Is that what that was?
That was out of 3d6. I rolled horribly.
That's okay. But I get how many? But 3 temporary hit points
Yep.
too.
You get 3
Okay.
temporary hit points.
Yeah, it's a d6 plus 1 temporary for each
Okay. Got
of
it.
the fairies extended.
That helps. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Every little bit, man. Every
That's
little bit.
Yeah. I'll look
6.
back and I'll not a Murphy.
I'll get to right there.
Wonderful.
That is. Oh wait, I have an action still.
Yep.
Guess I can drop concentration on Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. We kind of.
Yeah.
I really don't know if this is our fault.
I think Murphy had too high.
Our fault either. I do want to point that out. I just think we just kind of walked into an area with all the bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, there really wasn't anything you could do when you chose to walk through that wall.
Walk right in front of everybody.
Listen,
I
it
mean,
was
like,
very specific. Okay?
yeah,
Very suspicious. Yeah.
Should have
yeah.
been.
We could have known. We could have known.
I don't know. I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do for my action? I'm gonna cast guidance on emissary so he can muscle his way through this doorway. Yes, D4
I
on
was
the
just-
athletics check that he's eventually going to use to either knock this thing prone or push it or grapple it. I don't know. Do what you got to do,
Yeah.
emissary, but I'm giving you a little bump.
Got it. Thank you.
Amazing.
I appreciate it.
That is Murphy's turn.
Mm-hmm. All right, next up is Melt.
Yep. We are. Well, I am. Milt is going to cast a guiding bolt at the.
Nope,
Oh.
you can't see him. It is a rock wall.
Oh. Okay.
Gotta step forward first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So.
Like in the
Eh.
in Last Crusade.
Yep, as you step forward, you suddenly see the giant ogre skeleton.
Oh jeez.
There is a pile of, there's like, not a pile, but there's a pool of like green liquid in front of you. And Nasara is nowhere to be seen.
Okay. Yeah, that big thing probably is part of.
Oh, hey, Mel. Everything's going great.
As you see Kieran like battling this giant ogre.
Just casual, like, you know.
Yeah, you say that. Guiding bolt at that thing.
Okay.
Roll the attack. Normal.
That hits.
Damage. Normal. Oh yeah. Then, as a reaction to that, and using my bonus action, I am going to crossbow
Oh, you
it.
still, you had selected the, the ogre. Oh, no, you didn't. Never mind. I thought it said the...
I thought I did the right one.
Nope, you did. Okay,
Okay.
you're good. You're good.
Oh yeah. No, no.
13 points of damage.
Nice.
I'm going to hand crossbow it as well.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
You attack at advantage.
Yep. With advantage.
Is that a nat 20?
Yep.
Yep, that's nat 20.
Yep. Okay. That'd be a.
This is
critical.
hard. This is a really hard dungeon you got here, Andrew. It's rough.
Ooh. Ooh.
Did you roll damage?
Yes, 14.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you do the rules we usually do? I can't see. I
No, 14. Yes, it did.
Okay.
just- Okay, sorry.
Oh, does it do it automatically? Okay, I didn't
Uh-huh.
know that.
That's
I wish I would have known that. I wish I would have just clicked critical.
Yeah, no, I have it set on
Okay.
critical hits to
Oh.
automatically
I'll know that
do
for next time. Okay.
max
That's
damage
nice.
plus the dice roll.
That's
That's
nice.
very nice.
Okay.
I always hate you get a critical hit and you do less damage than a normal hit sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Depends. Yeah.
And so
Sorry,
I'm
but
always
what-
just like, it should be
Run it-
something greater.
Run it the way you want to run it.
Indeed.
All right,
And
anything
that
else,
was it
Mel?
for me. Yeah, that's it.
It is the ogre's turn,
Hello, good sir.
as it is looking right at Kieran. With its great club. 21 to hit.
I believe that misses. Actually,
I believe so as well. I think
Yeah,
that,
that
Right,
misses.
I see.
it's actually
The-
telling me that it misses. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
That's cool.
Yep.
Uh,
Thank you.
so that-
Thank you, protection boon. Thank you, dragon.
Yeah. So the little check mark right there, if you actually select it, it's telling you whether you hit the creature or not.
Well, oh.
So the red basically says it didn't hit, vice versa, yada yada. Yeah, I didn't know that until
like
it's a
it.
new update. So,
Where's the check mark?
So on the actual roll, like if you look up on Melt,
25.
you
Yeah.
see that it has that
Green.
green check mark.
Yep.
That means it hit.
That's
Okay.
I forgot how to
nice.
select a target. Oh, that's how you select a target.
it's
It's
the
that
second-
circle thing, yeah.
I
yeah.
found it. Ah,
Emissary, you are up.
I'm trying to relearn
Yeah.
Foundry.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
it's a new with the Foundry update, so that's really cool.
I can, if I squeeze right, I can I
Uh-huh.
squeeze like this? I will try to go like this, Andrew, but I see all
Uh-huh.
this commotion, but I can hit him from here, so I'll take a swing at if I see this big ogre skeleton, I will swing
Yep.
away. I'll do
As
it with
you step through, yep.
And I should just normal, 18 to hit. It hits because there's a check mark, yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And damage, easy peasy, so that's 11 points to that dude.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
no?
22
Yep.
because it's
Bludgeoning.
bludgeoning. How do you want to do
Yep.
this?
Yeah. Oh, good. I will. Yeah, I mean, as I step through, I think just the maul comes just squarely down on its head and just shatters it, and the body just falls over in front of Kieran and Melt. So.
Alrighty. And with that, we are out of initiative.
How's everyone? Is everyone all right? Nasara?
I'll take a couple steps back towards where the belay was, whatever, and I'm going to just wait there and make sure he doesn't come back.
Yeah.
That was more eventful than I was hoping. Thank you, Kieran, for helping with that.
No problem.
Emissary, very good job. Everybody else.
Emissary, I can't hear anything through that invisible wall over there. I think they're all okay. Are they fine?
I am uncertain, but I can go check on them.
I'm gonna stick my head through there. Hey, you guys should come on the other side here. It's
Yeah.
it's got a rule.
What is
Back
this
end on
room,
it.
Andrew?
Murphy, thank you for your assistance back there. I appreciate it.
I see
I
it's
didn't hear
blue.
you. I went through the wall. What was that?
Thank you for your assistance.
Oh, anytime. Don't
Yeah,
worry about it.
yeah.
Everybody gets one.
We'll come back through.
Looks like
No,
a
Rachel
mine
probably
shaft,
had, yeah.
maybe? Like a...
There appears to be a doorway at the end of one of these corridors, but I mean, is there anything else in this room, Andrew? It looks
I
just like
must say-
detritus.
For this being a mine, they didn't dig very far before they gave up.
I mean, there's a door down here, looks like.
As you all are looking around this dug out area, Nasara, you point out a door that seems to be at the end of a hallway. That is where we will end tonight's session, as you have discovered that there is something wrong with Melt, and that something is not as it was told to you about this mine. So, go figure, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. So until next time, I hope all your games are filled with as much shenanigans as ours are. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Everybody.
Good night.